G'day! Welcome back to the Walkabout. What we're going to do here is we've spent a bit of time here collecting some souls, doing some farming. You can see I've got the strength up to 46 now. Now what that means is that I can use this thing one-handed. And that's great because firstly it hardly uses any stamina. And if you have a look at what I'm doing damage-wise, 654, two-handed. 679. So I'm only doing 10 or 15 more damage by using it two-handed. One-handed, of course. Oh! You get to do all that. Now, the thing to remember about this area is that you can't warp out of it. You have to go to where the level finishes. Now you can also, however, pretty much just run there. You don't actually need to really stuff about. Now they may still fling javelins, and certainly these guys are going to do their level best with the odd bow and arrow. But I don't plan on stopping for them, and bows move remarkably slowly. They're all thinking about coming. He's coming. And you can just run past all of them. You'll take a few hits. They're following, but it doesn't really matter. Because as soon as we get to about here, they stop following. And once you get to the end, Robert's your father's brother, you just drop off the edge. Hey, we've already picked up that. There he is. See, they're standing there not doing much. Come to here and do your big dive. So we're actually going to wind up back way back at Anor Londo, but do it, mate, do it. Into the drink. One way, straight down. That's the way, Gruggy boy. And that's the only way to get out of that place. So we're going to be heading down now into the hot part. We've sort of played a little bit in the cold part. Oh. And what we want to do now is get ourselves over to the hot bit. Now, do I actually have some homeward bones? Oh, good stuff. And this isn't going to take you to the bonfire in Ariandel or wherever it was, Aramis. It's going to take you to the last bonfire you met in here. Now, before we bugger off entirely, we're going to go and collect all the little goodies that are in here for us to grab. We now have a bunch of bosses we can go after. Up that way is one set of bosses. And there's two chests there that we're going to pick up. So I've got my trusty... Oops, I've got to actually hit the guy. If you hit the fella, oh, there we are, and then there's another two down here. And the only reason I'm doing this is to pick up the little bits and bobs that are left lying around. We don't need them, we're not going to use them, but I want to show you what they are. Nobody likes being shot in the crutch 3 times. So you can give them a helping hand. We're doing quite a bit of damage now because we've of course got to... what I've done is I've upgraded the bow with lightning. So it's a lightning short bow plus whatever the normal almost maximum is. Because remember we did all that farming for chunks. So a little look at the clobber. We'll grab these two and I'll show you what I got. So he's up to plus 15 now. And we've got the Divine Great Club. We've got the Lightning Short Bow up to plus 4. And that thing there is doing 331 damage, which is pretty good for a little bow. You can't really bitch and moan about something like that. Now these guys here are just minding their own business. but they are guarding something we probably want to get our hands on. So we'll just take it a little bit easier. You can go in and melee them. And with our little guy at the moment, that's going to be very, very quick. I'll show you how quick if that guy decides to arc up. And he might. You never know. Never know your luck in a fair city. Alright, grab this one. Demon Titanite. Come in here and you can see. Oh, as long as you don't just bloody get hit by everything. We're two-shotting it. Hey! Well, we are if they don't cheat. You cheating mongrel. Jeez. So we're hitting pretty hard. Of course, because this thing's relatively heavy, we don't have the luxury of much in the way of heavy armour. That's okay there, because it means that from now on all we're upgrading is our good, clean, honest energy. There we go. Get our endurance up. Oh, he's dropped something for us. Probably something useful, like the halberd. There we are. Halberd. You can see that's got the horseshoe. That's fine. Pick up a twinkling titanite. You can see that doesn't have the horseshoe, and you can see the little bastard's breathing. But we are going close to one-shotting this mongrel. We're certainly two-shotting him. So, bye-bye, mimics. You no longer scare me. And we pick up a crystal halberd. Halberds are silly. I don't like them. But if you're into that sort of thing, pokey, swingy, spin to win kind of stuff, I get more than enough spin to win with this. Because this thing, with the one-handed R2, you do a big swing, whoosh, and then if you do the backflip, that'll launch people into sky, and that's fun to do. So we'll do a bit of that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Now that we've taken out those fellas, we're going to walk back to... Now, where do we need to be? We pretty much want to go to the Door of Chaos, but before we do, we're going to buy some lollies. So let's go back to Firelink, and we're going to visit the crazy old lady and blow everything we've got on, pretty much all of it on little poison stuff. Now, has he gone down? He's gone downstairs. All right. We want to make sure we do most of the... We won't be doing the magic one, but we want to do most, if we can, of the special quests in the game. Up here. Here we go. That's it. And you. And you, mate. That's it. Come on, bugger off, you're dead. And we'll get this. We never luck out here, but we'll try. You going to drop the humanity for us? No. You selfish little rat. Oh well. Can't have everything. Where'd you put it? So sprint down the end here. We're going to pick up a whole ton of poison arrows. They're useful. They're very useful in this game. I have no intention of doing anything silly. So we're going to grab 150 of those. Much obliged. Oh, it's very nice of you to say. Okay, now as you've been ticketing boo through this game... Wee, hee hee! Alright, here we go, hang on. That's it. What? Where'd you come from? We killed all you. I got you and all your mates. What is going on? Jeez. There, sucker the sav. Alright, now come and say hello to these mongrels. Hello, big hat.
Hello there. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorceries. I'm afraid that you are unable to learn sorcery. The basic framework, you see. It cannot be taught. So do not fret. Life isn't all about sorcery. You will find your... Don't frown with regret. Peer forward.
We're too stupid. You need more intelligence for him to talk to you. And we can talk to this cobber.
Oh, hello there. You've been a stranger these days. Why?
He's particularly impressed with the lovely little sparks that we picked up from the lady downstairs.
I have never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I bet you haven't, mate. No, I'm not going to tell you about it.
In any case, apologies, my friend. Forget.
If you tell him about it...
Where are you off to?
No, bugger off. I don't want any pyromancies, thank you very much. If you tell him where you got it, then all that's going to happen is he's going to get angry. So we don't want that. What we're going to do downstairs is the fiery stuff, and the reason we're doing the fiery stuff is we're going to get a hat. So, down to the Daughter of Chaos with us. And what we'll do is we'll go quickly and we might kill off... What do we do? We'll kill off... We'll do that area at the back. I haven't done that bit yet. Let's do that bit. Then we'll go down there. So the order is... Come out and say hi. We're going to kill a Hydra. There's a couple of Hydras in the game. One really easy one that we just haven't done yet in Darkroot Garden. And this hard one that we're going to do now. Now this hard one that we're going to do now is only worth doing after you've got the Lord vessel, because of course you're going to need to warp. And I'm not talking your Captain Jean-Luc Picard kind of warp factor 6 or any of that clobber. What I'm talking about is we're going to go to a bit of the game where it's a complete mongrel to be heading back down again if you can't just warp the BH out of there. So, up through Spidey. Jeez. Now, do you tell me, how's she getting through there? She's not. That's how. Down the side, past the big mongrels. Put on your bow and arrow because you're going to get all those stupid little bloody mozzies coming at you. We don't need to worry about those wallers over there. Straight over here. Okay. This is where we did all of that wonderful farming, picked up all the good stuff. We see our friend over there. We're going to go and say hi. Now, if you had told Pyro Boy where you got your pyro from, he would be down here crazy as a loon. But he's not. So come and say hi.
Poison swamp, like quicksand in there.
Yep. So he's going to hang around here till later in the game. And that's alright. We are emotionally okay with that. Up we go. They won't follow you up in here. We're going to head down to Ash Lake. And when we get down to Ash Lake, we've been through here before. Poison's not doing too much in the way of solid damage, so it's okay to let that just tick along. We're going to get a bonfire here. Now, when we get to Ash Lake, of course, we don't have to worry. About anything iffy. Now, remember, this is where we dropped down before to get all those crystal lizards who paid us lots and lots and lots of wonderful compliments. This time, we're trying to get downstairs in the least annoying way possible. Now, this area really bites. It's got lots of those fiddly little mongrels. You can see there are some shinies that we can maybe get to, maybe not. And you can hear all those basilisks everywhere being bastards. So there's one in here, is there? I thought I saw one. Oh well, obviously not. There's one. Okay, we go over there. Pick up a chunk, and you can see basilisk. Now, if I'm lucky, I'm pretty much going to be... I'm not lucky, am I? Am I lucky? Am I? No, I'm bloody not. Come around out here. Get the large soul, and get out of here. Uh-oh, have I walked the wrong way? Am I dead now? Possibly, let's try. They do follow you. So it's entirely possible that I did all that for a bloody large soul. Most of the things you're going to kill yourself for in here are completely pointless. See? There he is. I can see his little shadow. There he goes. And he fell down there. Actually looks pretty good. There's one over there too. He's going to jump right on us. There we are. Alright, we can't go that way. Certain death. Is it? Looks pretty certain to me. My rule of thumb in here usually is bugger it, they can keep them all. There's nothing in here worth dying for. None of it is. We've already killed all those crystal lizards. We want to go down there, unfortunately. Alright. Now the lower we get, and you can see we're still a fair whack up, the lower we get, the more problematic it gets. About making decisions about whether you die or not. Like we just made a bad one there, for example. Oh, can we get back up? Oh, we can. That was lucky. Alright. We want to get down to that. And we can't go through here. Alright, we can't go that way. So I guess we kind of have to go straight down. Let's try for that branch. Nah. Let's get out of here. Alright, now there's a few of them down here. Be very, very careful. Oh, where'd he go? There he is. Oh! There he is. If you are farming Eyes of Death because you want to upgrade your mongrel sword that you picked up from Dead Dude, which we haven't picked up Dead Dude's mongrel sword yet. That looks alive to me. Oh no, it's dead. Alright, and we go. Always seems stupid, but we'll do it anyway. Move fast. Oh! Down we go. They're all huffing and puffing. Now that stuff will kill you quick smart. So don't double think it. Just get out of here. When we get down the bottom, we are largely going to just be running because there are a whole bunch of mushrooms. Now you'd normally think, on the whole, all things considered, that a mushroom is not a particularly potent adversary. These ones hit like Mack trucks. See? They're taking 2 hits from this. Down and down. Don't worry about that. It's no point. Just keep going. If you see how hard they hit, roll past them. When you get down the bottom, there are big ones. We're going to roll right past them and we're going to head outside. Roll right past him and head straight outside. Don't look back. Straight out here, through the fog wall. And keep going. Down there's our bonfire, and that's where we're headed. So this, in all its glory, is Ash Lake. And over there is the giant mongrel that we are going to try and cope with. Rest, sit, definitely. Because you do not want to have to go all the way back through all of that clobber again. Okay. The trick to this guy... Actually, I'll leave that on just in case I do end up using it. Sometimes you end up using your lightning short bow. We can use a heavy shield. We probably don't need to. I'll show you. All you do is walk up, don't fall in the water, and hit it with your big weapon. Come here, little fella. Now, he's probably more scared of us than we are of him. It's sort of like a cross between a cuttlefish and, you know, one of those hydra jobbies. So come out here. There we go. Hello. Let him do his shot. Hold your shield up. Oh, that's a bit close, mate. And then hit him. That's it. We did a little bit of damage. Take your shot. Come on. I'm stuffing about. That's it. Oh yeah, good hit. I've chopped one of his heads off. That'll learn you. Okay. Oh. We've done a bit of damage. He's half dead. You don't have to cut all the heads off to kill him. He's worked out that that water attack's pretty good. Come here, you bastard. Come on. Come on, little fella. That's it. Have a go. Remember, he's more scared of you than you are of him. We've done more than half now. That's making him angry. It's only getting him upset. Now the problem with a pretty average stability shield is that you fall over and you can't get up in time to hit him. It's okay. Not every shot's a winner. That's it. There we go. Got him a couple of times then. Oh yeah, he's looking pretty average. Oh, he's gone out to sea. Come back, little tiger. Come on then, little fella. Don't lock on. You don't have to lock on. Come over here. Just hit him on the head. There we go. A lot of the heads over on this side are dead. That's it. Come on. Hey, you little mongrel. Good on ya. That's the way. Oh, you're pesky, pal. Come down here, I can hit you. Where are you? I better get over here, hit one of these heads. That's it. Come over here. Done. And that's all you have to do. Oh no, almost dead. We can probably do a bit with this. And that's it. Now the same can be more easily achieved, of course. You pick up a couple of dragon scales. You can easily achieve that sort of thing if you have... before we head down there, we're going to get in here, pick up some shinies. You can easily achieve that if you have a fast weapon and a great big shield. It's exactly the same technique for the other little one that we'll do at the end of this episode, up in Darkroot thingamybobby. But the thing to be collecting out here is these dragon scales. So be very careful. It's instant death if you fall off, of course. Why would FromSoft make life easy? Got a dragon scale there. Now you need these to upgrade the weapon that we're going to grab. And also other dragon weapons. Now there's one in this trunk. There are no other enemies here. There's nothing else that's going to come at you. There are very slow-moving crabs over there, but you can see them and they're very easy. Down that way is the bonfire. In through here. Another dragon scale. I like to just try and walk up the sand. Typical beach problem. Now these guys often have a good chance of dropping fun stuff. Oh. And they're pretty strong. I see. What are you going to drop for me? Anything at all? Nothing at all, you hopeless little mongrel. You know, it is more satisfying to use it two-handed, that's for sure. Oh yeah, they drop Twinkling Titanite, which is nice. A little pearl. And you can sort of tell by the colour whether you're going to die instantly. Now down there we've got one. So you can see the colour stops. So walk very carefully till just when it triggers. Come on. And back up, making sure you stick to the white. Not the right, hey? Okay. We're not going to go up into these trees. There's nothing up there. There's the odd Lord soul. Sorry, the odd, minor soul. Definitely not worth fanning about with more mushrooms and instant death from falling over. Follow the snaky path. Don't die. Got another one of our little crabby boos here who might drop a Twinkling Titanite for us if we ask him nicely. Let's have a look. Let's see if he'll talk to us. Oh yeah, Purging Stone. Thanks very much. That's if you get cursed. You need to use a Purging Stone. So we're nearly there. It's a long run. Reminds me of a lot of kind of a dodgy version of the flame pits in Dark Souls 3. Okay, look at this. Mangrove swamp. So into the mangrove swamp we go. Now we know what sort of things you're going to see in your bog standard mangrove swamp. Mozzies. You'd expect to see some crocs. Ooh, don't fall off to the side. You can see that it's instant death. And of course we've got a bonfire. So we're going to sail over the bonfire and rest at the bonfire. And don't worry about him. Hello, little fella. Come and say hi. and you get the dragon head stone. There you go. Now, we now have access to the Dragon Covenant, but if you come around the back here, see his tail, just whack it. Cut it off, get the Dragon Greatsword. He doesn't care. He's not bothered. He's happy for you to have it. If you'll get some use out of it, he's happy for you to have it. And let's have a little look at it. It's not actually that appealing, really. It's pretty ugly, but we can use it, you know, two-handed. It doesn't even vaguely do anything almost near what we're doing with our lovely Demon's Great Axe. But there you go. Okay, so you're now in the Dragon Covenant. Now what that means is, and I'm not going to do it because, I'll show you. If you press this little head thing, this dragon head thing, you get a dragon head. You're given one. And you can breathe a little bit of fire, not that it does much in the way of damage at all, but you can breathe it if you want. You know, if you want. You don't have to, but if you want, you can if you want. And if you do invasions, or drop a dragon eye and get invaded, then you've got a chance of, you know, leveling up in the Covenant, and you can get the pants and you can get the legs and all sorts of fun stuff like that. Now, we're not going to do that. Couldn't care less about being a dragon. We're going to head over Daughter of Chaos where we were before. Are we? No. Yeah, we are. Let's head over the Daughter of Chaos where we were before. And next episode, we're going to be having a little look-see at the hotter parts of the game. Some of the warmish parts of the game. I'll see you next time.